You're a vessel for the universe to create through you. Dude, so I was having a lot of trouble coming up with content ideas. So I would block out this time in my schedule to basically be like, all right, this is when I'm going to work on content. And then I would sit down to work on content and I would just totally blank out. I'd be like, man, I'm not in the mood right now. Nothing's coming to me. And if I would force it, it would just suck. And then I'd have to go back and redo it anyways. And I was just stuck in this like cycle of not being able to tap into my creativity when I wanted, or not being able to come up with concepts when I actually wanted. And this is really exciting because what I'm about to share is something, I found a process that actually works for me, that's actually doable and sustainable, and I'm like pumped about it. And I want to share it with you because I think if you're struggling with coming up with ideas for your content, or you're struggling with like writer's block or whatever it is, or creative block, this is really going to help you. It's like totally changed the way I'm approaching this. So I don't even know where to begin, but I'm going to just start anyways. So first things first, I want to start off by saying it is really good to block off a chunk of time. I like to do every day, at least 30 minutes, to work on content. And it doesn't necessarily mean having to record videos or anything like that, just having a space and time to sit down and write. So it's basically like 30 minutes of just being able to just write, free flow, stream of consciousness, no structure, just whatever your heart desires, just pop it onto a page out somewhere. And I have a few theories on why this has been working so well for me. One, I've realized that writing itself is a way for us to connect with our subconscious, to connect with that layer of thinking that's beyond the like frontal lobe. I don't know what to call it. But there's like a layer of thinking that happens on the surface, right? And then when I write, I notice like I tap into like deeper thoughts and like a deeper layer of thinking. And it just comes out like spontaneously and kind of magically. And I was like, wow, that's so cool to know. So now I love to just give this space in my schedule for that to come up to the surface, because those thoughts are way more interesting than my like mundane everyday thinking patterns, right? So that was number one, is just having a time for structured writing. It makes the biggest difference. Number two is, this is maybe more of a personal thing for me, but meditation is game changer for me. Like I noticed that when I meditate, I'm way more calm, I'm way more relaxed, I'm way more synchronized with my heart space or my creative space, and it just comes so much easier. When I try to approach creating something with stress and force, it never works, and I never like the work. But when my creation has a very graceful touch to it, by the way, I'm in self-driving mode, so please don't panic if you see my hands moving. This car drives itself, and it's a better driver than I am. But what was I saying? I was saying that when I have this more creative energy to my work, I enjoy it way more. Like I end up liking the work way more, because I really think creation comes from a graceful place. I even think of these people, like great people with great minds back in the day, like Einstein. Naval talks about it. He's more of a recent person. There's Darwin. All these people, when we dissected their everyday schedules, they would do a lot of walking. They would have a lot of time of just doing absolutely, seemingly nothing. But what I've realized is when you're relaxed is when your creation is going to be the best. And it's more authentic. And it has your own flair to it, which is mandatory in today's age of AI and everything like that. So number one, I was talking about, I forgot what I even said. This is all spontaneous stream of consciousness ranting, by the way. So number one was allowing yourself to have the time to just sit down and write. Number 2 was having more time in your schedule of not really doing anything, just walking or just lounging, sometimes driving. And then number 3 is something I've been doing that's been totally helping me out, which I didn't really realize it was a thing until I just spontaneously did it. But I noticed that my ideas, my best ideas, don't really come to me when I want them to. It's not something I can plan, right? Usually they just come while I'm out and about, like I was just saying, walking, driving, or just randomly I'll be out and then an idea would come to me and I'd be like, yo, that's something really sweet. I want to talk about that. So what I started doing was, instead of sitting there and just typing it on my phone or like pulling it out, I would just pull out my phone, hit the voice dictation, and I would just record it. But it's not like a voice note. I think I'm using the right term here, where I would just talk into my phone and then it types out a note. Dude, so simple, but oh my God, it's made the biggest difference. Because I'm just capturing my raw thinking stream out loud, and then I don't have to go into an app and transcribe the video. I can just literally copy paste it into ChatGPT. I'll tell it to organize it and then, or structure it, and then that becomes a video, and then also becomes a stream of like tweets. So now I'm being able to capture all my ideas and bundling them up and putting them out into the world. And it's sweet because like I just get all the raw thoughts out right now and then I just organize it later. And it's like, bro, I can't even begin to tell you how much I've been enjoying this. Like I've been posting way more TikToks because of it. I've been being able to post more videos because of it. I've been, when I like sit down to actually write, I'm like, oh, I don't have to force anything because I have this raw idea stream that I just captured here recently. So I was like, holy shit, dude, this is fucking awesome, man. So if you're having writer's block or you're like, dude, something's not working for me, I would suggest those 3 things. 1, start writing every single day. Number 2, meditation. Connecting with yourself is fucking magic, bro. Just your higher self knows so much more than your little self. If you don't know what that means, just Google it. I don't know what to tell you. Number 3 is just capture those thoughts on the spot. When they come, just like, even if you're out with people, just walk over to the side, do a little voice note, and then walk back. It's just so worth it, and it makes the process so much easier because you can't plan when those ideas are going to come. They're just coming to you, and you have to capture them as they come. You're a vessel for the universe to create through you. Like, that's a tweet for me. I'll probably tweet that when I'm done driving, and I have it already recorded. So I think that's awesome, man. So let me know what you guys think about this. This is something I've been struggling with for a while, but dude, I think I solved my puzzle. I found a solution that's working for now. Obviously things change. I might have to get more inspiration somewhere else, but for now, dude, crispy, no complaints. Let me know what you guys think about this video. Say what's up, and we'll talk later. Peace.